Hi everybody, well I've come up to see Del, who's parked behind me. I've met him before on the drove and we're going to have a little chat with him and he's going to tell us about his van life. So here we go.
Hi everybody, my name's Del. This is my little van. Yeah, it's all kitted out to suit myself and only myself and my dogs normally, but I haven't brought my dog with me today because she's in pup. So she's back at home with the missus. But yeah, I miss my little dog. It's just me and my little van. And I love the van life and sitting out on the side of the road and meeting lovely people like ourselves.
Yeah.
All on the stones, enjoying yourself, free.
That's it.
Free.
And you've come up for the spring equinox.
Spring equinox, I do it every year, but 4 times a year I come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just travel about and just enjoying my life, being free.
That's it. That's the main thing, Del, you know. Yeah. Freedom, being parked up anywhere, meeting great people.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what you do find when you're on the road. We're all similar to nature, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what you find in that. And everybody helps each other out. If there's something wrong with the van, you've only got to knock a few doors and they're all on it, you know?
That's it.
That's what I like about this.
There's always somebody to help you.
Always somebody to help you, you know?
Yeah, true words, Del.
No matter what happens in life, you can always knock a door and they'll help you, man.
That's it.
You know? And this is the life that I love.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how long have you been travelling about in your van, Del?
Oh, about sort of 7 or 8 years, if not longer. I've been doing a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
This is my 4th van I've built now.
Yeah.
I'm selling this one, so I want to go back to a longer van. So I miss the space.
Yeah, I get you.
It's ideal, just me and the dog, but when the missus comes along, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you want that bit of more space and one thing and another with her. So I'm going back to a long wheelbase van.
Yeah.
This is
so there's a bit more space.
Yeah, and a few cupboards, a bit more cupboards in it and one thing and another. I've got a good plan in the exit. Where you see so many different people's vans, you get more ideas.
That's it.
You know, you can look on YouTube and all this, that and the other, but seeing it right from the eye, you know, and other people's ideas and the mistakes that they've made, the mistakes that I've made in 4 vans.
Yeah.
And this is going to be my last van, and I want it right this time, you know.
I did it with my first van, Del. When I built it, when I started living in it full time, you learn by your mistakes.
Oh, big time.
But we're going to have a look in it.
Yeah, jump up
in a bit.
Yes,
we're going to have a look in it because if what you've done in there is it's homely.
I've done it all
brilliant.
Myself. Done it all myself. My family's in there. It's a little bit, you know, my family's in there.
Yeah, well, it's your life,
like
and they're coming on the journey with you.
Yeah, 100%.
And what I like about this, I'll just zoom out a minute. Look at it. Oh, you can't beat that. Del, side of the road, with his fire on, with his kettle.
Cooked a nice sausage and bacon this morning. Love it.
Absolutely.
And it tastes that much better when it's come off the fire.
Yeah, it does.
100%.
It does, Del, because when it's done on wood or on a fire, it always.
When you got pine, you got that pine, that smell to it and everything else, and you can taste it in your bacon as well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I get you.
Love it. Been doing that all my life, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good to see the tradition. Plus, I go and film at Appleby Horsford and you see it a lot up there.
I'll be up there this year.
Yeah.
I'll be up there this year.
And
it's my 2 grandkids up there this year.
Yeah. Did your family go there, Del?
Well, I haven't been up there, but some of my family go up there, yeah.
You'll know people up there, won't you?
I know a lot of people up there. But I'm the sort of person I like to keep myself to myself, you know?
That's it.
I don't mind coming to this because it's homely. When you go to these other big shows, you can get a little bit out your depth with it all, you know.
I know what you mean.
And I like to, when I'm travelling, if I like somewhere and I see somewhere, I'm the sort of person, especially if I've got my dogs, that's it, I'm stopping here and I could be there for a day, I could be there for 2 or 3 days, you know?
Yeah.
And I do like my walking.
Yeah.
I like my walking and exploring. That is a bit of me.
And you're not bothered about having your own space, your own freedom.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it.
Out in the countryside, you can't beat it, can you, Del?
You can't. Especially when wheelchairs, fantastic county.
Yeah.
Didn't realise how big Wiltshire was. And I'll be honest with you, it's only an hour and a half away from me where I live.
Yeah.
So it's ideal for me. Every weekend I'm down this way, or I'm down Dorset, or I'm further afield. I just like to keep on going further and further
Yeah.
and further. You know. I mean, last year I was doing Arundel quite a lot, and I was going down to Hurst Castle, places like that,
Yeah.
West Bay, where everybody was meeting up. I'm this year, and I said to the missus, I want to go further afield this year. Just keep on going further and further.
That's it.
I ain't been up to the lakes for about 5 years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's only on my doorstep, and you know what,
100%,
Del? I
100%.
don't really travel into it, but I'm going to do.
Yeah, well, it's on your doorstep. You see.
Yeah.
You've probably done that before when you was a nipper and
I know.
years before and everything else.
I love it down this part of neck of the woods, down south.
Yeah. It's some lovely parts of the world here, but we got a lot of upper class people keep on trying to. The amount of stops just in my short time of doing this in 7 or 8 years, the stops what I've found what we've lost.
Yeah.
What we've lost.
Yeah.
And not through being like there's rubbish there and anything else. It's the people who lives there. They just don't want you coming.
That's it. About power and authority.
That's all it's about. That's all it's about. They're not getting the revenue off of it.
That's it.
That's the thing about it. It's like when I was down Arundel there last year. I had this old girl come, had a lovely chat. Then all of a sudden she's got a little bit bitchy about this, that and the other about the vans. So I said, do you mind the vans? She said, yes, as a matter of fact I do. I said, I don't mind you, but there's some of them I don't like.
Yeah.
Because they're here full time and blah, blah, blah. And she was going on about me about it. And I said, oh, hang up. I said, do you live here? She said, yeah, I live here. Yeah, it's blah, blah, blah. She's asking me, what am I doing here, this, that and the other, and putting into the community.
Yeah.
I said, I've come down to Arundel, or use your garage. I put 35 quid in the tank in your garage, went to the chip shop, spent £17 in the chip shop, went to your shop and done 25 quid in there, and I'll spend more money in the evening going to the pub.
That's it. And
so I'll probably do 150, 200 quid over the weekend. How much have you put in there this weekend?
Exactly.
Do you know? Then her friends come up and said, come on, we got to get on the bus. We got to get back to home. I said, where do you live, my darling? She said, I live at Ford. I said, oh, bloody hell. I said, I know Ford. I said, so you don't even come from this area. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
Do you know? But she was giving it all large about the van life people.
They don't realise how much money what's spent in. If they stopped all that now, a lot of money
will be lost.
Will be lost.
Yeah.
And you don't realise.
It's not always full-time people. It's people travelling like myself. I like to go to different places all the time.
That's it.
Know? So I'm putting money into that community.
Yeah.
You know? And this is what they don't realise, you know? And I'm always tidy, clean. And even if I get somewhere there's rubbish on the floor, I pick it up.
Same here.
Yeah, so I'm doing them a service as well as myself a service.
Yeah.
And I'm using all their facilities. So it's all swings and roundabouts.
It does. It does. We get a blame for a lot of
stuff,
rubbish and everything, and most of all, it's people that just pull up and just, you know what I mean? And we get tired with this.
Drive down the 303, there's little pickers down there now.
Yeah.
You know, there's little pickers down there now cleaning it all up. So who is it chucking the rubbish out?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know?
And you'll be having a fire tonight. You were showing me this log here.
Yeah.
What Dell's has brought with him.
Yeah, you make a star of it, and then you get your fire lighter. You twinkle your fire lighter down through the centre, set a light down for it, and it all burns up through, and you get all the colours come all up through the...
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to film that later, won't I, Del?
Yeah.
Should we go and have a look at your van?
Yeah.
It's up for sale, isn't it?
Yeah. I want 4,700 quid for it if anybody wants it.
So
that sort of money.
So I'm going to show you Dell's van. He wants, what is it, 4,750?
Yeah, around that figure.
And what year is it?
It's a 58.
It's a 58 plate. So anybody interested, drop me a message and I'll put you in touch with Del. Proper gentleman he is. So there's a boot of it. Carries all his logs in.
Yeah, that's my log bit. There's my portable toilet. I've got all my clobber in there. Bits and pieces. My seats go in there. My fire and all my seats and bits and pieces go in there. I built it to suit myself, do you know?
Yeah.
And
you got all the,
all
like
the
a Vardo
doors.
window.
yeah. And I sleep with
Absolutely
them
spot on.
in the summer. I sleep with the doors open,
Yeah,
and generally I've got my bike tied to there. I normally take my bike. That's my bike rack. So I put
Yeah.
my bike on the tow bar. Normally got my bike and we're off. You know.
Yeah.
So I sleep with that open so I can keep everything.
yeah. And you got the view and everything.
Yeah. Especially down at Langston Harbour. You're looking
Yeah.
over the harbour. You see the sunset there.
Phew,
And the
amazing.
sunrise over that side. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
That's what I did with mine at the bike, no the window.
Yeah.
So come on, let's go and have a look. So here, this is Dell's van from the outside. He's just going to go into his home now. It's absolutely brilliant what he's done. And the little mushroom figures, and which I'm going to show you, he made a flower out of a piece of stick for Candice. Absolutely amazing. So let's get in, and he's going to give us a tour of his van. There you are.
That's all my family up on the ceiling. That's all my family. They're my grandkids.
That's the ceiling in Dell's van. It's all family in it and memories.
Everywhere I've been.
Everywhere he's been.
And all the back end. That's all NC 500. That's all Scotland down the back end.
Wow.
So when you let in bed, you can see all where
Yeah.
you've been everywhere else. These are all my grandkids.
Wow.
And everything in this van has got a meaning to it. I've been given it.
Yeah.
Bought it on my travels and places where I've stopped.
Yeah. So anybody interested in the van, it's all kitted out.
Yeah. I've got my little telly there, my little cooker there, and I've got my bowl underneath there, a copper bowl that goes up there for
It's quirky, and you built it yourself, didn't you, Del?
Built it all myself. So this is the fourth van I built now.
Wow.
Fourth van I built.
And I'll just show him inside as well. It's got a fixed bed in it.
Yeah. That's where my dogs go underneath.
That's where Del puts the dogs when he takes them.
Yeah. Grandkids sleep underneath there when the grandkids come as well. They fight over that one.
It's a good sized bed as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all
I've got a slide
TG.
out here. That slides out, and I've got a cushion underneath there if I want to lay long ways. You know, if there's me and the missus and a couple of the grandkids, we lay that way. So we put the two grandkids down there and we lay in the middle.
Yeah.
So we put this out a little bit more than one.
Yeah,
there.
it all fits in, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's,
And all your cupboards space and everything.
Yeah. That's my water. That's my water tank in there. Look, and my little cooker goes in there.
Yeah, he's got his water, his cooker. Look at this, everyone. What he's done. What he's picked up on his travels.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely brilliant.
I miss the long wheelbase. I'm going back to a long wheelbase.
Yeah.
Long wheelbase van, and I miss my log burner.
So how many miles has it done, Del?
Done just over 200,000 now. Just over 200,000.
So it's done just over 200,000 miles, 58 plate, fully kitted out inside. Ready to hit the road, really.
Yeah.
Well, it served you for a few years, hasn't it, Del?
I'll drop the oil out of it every 6,000 miles. I'm a believer of that. Always drop the oil out.
Yeah.
Oil and filters, you know. That's why it's done me so proud.
Yeah.
The old one, the lady who's got it now, has done 360,000 on that old transit van that I had.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, on the same engine.
Yeah.
On the same engine. Yeah. Oh, you can't beat a transit.
Absolutely
as long as you
brilliant.
drop all the filters out.
And everything's so quirky. The naughty corner, let's get drunk, gossip and judge people. There's all little things like this. It's brilliant.
Everybody comments on the one on the step.
About the what? Oh,
One
yeah.
on the step,
Lost wife and dog, reward for the dog. And you've got your little birds there, finches,
Yeah.
flying about in a cage. Brilliant.
Yeah, they come everywhere. I normally got my little dog, little Brandy, but she's having pups within the next 3 or 4 days, so I can't bring her with me, you know. I'm missing her, the amount of dogs that keep on coming up
Yeah.
and down. Do you know what I mean? You think to yourself, otherwise I'd have been walked down to the Stones by
Yeah.
now. But see where you ain't got that dog and you.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'm just sitting out here and chilling now for a couple of 3 days.
That's it.
Do
You might as well.
Yeah.
I'll just give it a little film on the outside before I come back to you, Del. So there you go, folks. It's a nice straight van. He's a great bloke. Very quirky inside. Done it all himself. And it's spot on. He's living the dream. And he's living the life he has. Absolutely fantastic. We'll just try and get round here so you know it's a straight van. Look at that, folks. What more do you want for 4,750? It's a home on wheels. So let's go and thank Del for letting us film round his van and everything. So there you go. That's Del. Great bloke. We're up at Stonehenge, bottom of the drove, ready for the spring equinox. There's me hand, there's me heart, Del.
God bless you, son. God bless you.
You'll probably be seeing us having a fire later on. Thanks for letting me film round, Del.
God bless you, boy. God bless you.
God bless you as well.
Safe travels, everybody.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Bye-bye.